Tesla is about to give the Model Y a massive upgrade in 2024 with 10 brand new features that you are going to love. And like three features you're probably going to hate, but I'll talk more about what Tesla is changing and removing in a moment. We have got some brand new info on Tesla's huge Model Y upgrade and also some news on a potential Model Y refresh coming before the major refresh. Something might be coming in early 2024 that has already leaked out, and Tesla's big secret, well, is already here. Let me tell you everything we know about the Model Y refresh, what is changing with the Model Y in 2024, the good stuff, the bad stuff, what you need to know. Should you buy now? Should you wait? What is going to change with pricing? Because there's some big changes there. Let me tell you everything we know about Model Y Project Juniper and all the big refresh news for Model Y in 2024. Also, huge thanks to Magback for sponsoring this video. More on them in a moment. So I've spent a good amount of time covering the new Model 3 Project Highland on this channel, but it seems like most people who watch my content keep asking one big question, and that is, what is happening with the Model Y? There is a relentless amount of attention on the new Model 3, all the new features when it's coming to the US, and it is well deserved. This is a really great upgrade, but the Model Y is even better selling than the Model 3. In many ways, the Model Y is more exciting, and everyone wants to know when is a refresh coming, so here you go. Here's the video that's going to give you all the details. And I will say right off the bat, even as a current Model Y owner, I think the reason many are excited for a refresh is that, well, the Model Y is looking a bit dated these days, especially when you compare it to the new Model 3. It's got an older design. It's still got that wood on the inside, which looks a bit dated. It doesn't have cooled ventilated seats. There's no rear screen. Model Y is a great versatile car, but in 2024, there is an edge Tesla is missing to remain competitive. This car needs to be new, it needs to be fresh. Model 3 is looking great, so Tesla needs to hurry up and bring all that new stuff over to the Model Y. Well, if you're concerned about Model Y, I've got some good news to report, and that is that Tesla is hard at work as we speak on a brand new Model Y that'll be better in every single way, even better than the current brand new Model 3, because the Model Y will have some unique advantages. The code name for Model 3 was Project Highland. This was the internal name Tesla was using for this new Model 3, and according to Reuters, the internal source for Model Y is Project Juniper. This is the massive overhaul. It's the massive refresh. It's going to be the Model Y's biggest upgrade it's ever seen. But before you get too excited, there's something I should address and come clean with right up front here in the video. And to be clear, these updates are coming, but before that, there is a bad change coming to the Model Y, and that is the fact that it's likely going to lose its tax credit eligibility in 2024, meaning the $7,500 federal tax credit that applies right now is going to be gone in January 1st, or at least see some major changes. This sounds shocking, but it really shouldn't be, because Tesla has already announced that on the Model 3 side, both the Model 3 rear-wheel drive and the Model 3 long range are going to lose all of their federal tax incentives. So $7,500 savings there are gone, and they've been a bit dodgy and cagey when it comes to the Model Y, not exactly giving a clear answer one way or the other. Basically, all they're saying right now is that you should be taking delivery before the end of 2023 if you want to get the full tax credit. But we're also learning as of right now, according to sort of the official list of vehicles that'll qualify for the full tax credit in 2024, only one Model Y is going to qualify, and that is the Model Y Performance. Which would lead us to believe that, like the Model 3, the Model Y Standard Range and Model Y Long Range, two of Tesla's most popular vehicles on the road, may be losing their federal tax credit eligibility starting in 2024. Now, there's a chance that it could get halved to $3,750, not gone entirely, but given what's happened with the Model 3, there is a good chance that the Model Y will lose that credit next year. So this isn't to say that you should buy right now and not wait for the upgrades, but if you are looking on the Model Y, you're sort of on the fence and those savings are important to you. I mean, $7,500 is a lot of, money there on the table. If that's important to you, take delivery before the end of the year, because next year the rules will change, and it's looking right now like the Model Y is not going to qualify, at least not for the full amount, and the performance model sort of being the exception to that rule. But with that not so great news out of the way, let's sort of move on to the more exciting stuff and talk about all the upgrades the Model Y should be getting in the new year, because like I said, things are exciting here. Now, many of these big changes are sort of spoiled from the Model 3 Highland. Since the Model 3 and Model Y share so much of the same DNA, it is assumed and reported as of right now that that new design language on Model 3 Highland will translate over to the Model Y. So you're going to get a brand new design on the exterior, a new front there with some more aggressive, longer headlights. You've got a redesign on the rear of the vehicle, also some new Tesla branding, spells out the TESLA on the back. And then the inside, Tesla's going gangbusters with lots of great quality of life improvements and upgrades. So brand new dashboard material, RGB ambient lighting throughout the vehicle. You've got cooled ventilated seats. You've got a rear screen for your passengers to have fun and control media or airflow in the back of the vehicle. You've got that new AC system. You've got a quieter cabin. You've got a better sound system. Lots of really great improvements and upgrades coming to the inside and outside of this new Model Y. Now, as I've mentioned in the past, one of the downgrades with Model Y, like the new Model 3 and Cybertruck and S and X, is that Tesla's going all in on stockless. So once the refresh is complete on Model 3, the only Tesla with physical stocks that it currently sells will be the Model Y, but not for long. Tesla is moving away from the stock system. They're moving those controls to buttons that live on the steering wheel. So if you are a fan of physical stocks, then you're going to want to buy the current model because moving forward, Tesla is limiting them on all of their vehicles. Now, while I, like many of you, are super excited for this all-new Model Y Project Juniper that should be coming in 2024, this new Tesla is still going to have one big problem, and that is that curb rash can happen on these beautiful rims way too easily. Because the last thing you want is something like this or something like this to happen to your Tesla. So if you want to protect your Model Y or your Model 3, keep those rims pristine, or if you want to hide some existing damage and make them look new again and not spend a ton of money, then I've got the perfect solution for you, and that is the rim case made by this video sponsor, MacBack. Think of rim case like a case for your Tesla rims. It's super easy to install here. It's going to add some much needed protection to your vulnerable rims. It's going to offer a super sleek look and can be an excellent way to customize your Tesla and make it look different from every other Tesla on the road. It's available in some super sleek colors. You've got your really nice stealthy standard black that I love, a red color that really pops. Love sort of the color combo here of the red and black on my Model Y, or even a new white color as well if you like the way that looks and sort of matches the color on your Tesla. And again, is definitely going to make it look unique and different. It's expertly made for a perfect fit for most Model 3 and Model Y wheel options. I also love that the entire rim case collection here not only comes in different colors like I mentioned, but also is modular. So if you do happen to get some curb rash, if something was to happen, you just pop off the piece that was affected, pop on a new piece, and you are good to go. I love the modularity and versatility this has to offer. So if you want to learn more, check this out for yourself today. Add some much needed protection to your Model 3, Model Y, whether you've got a new one, whether you're getting some new accessories for your new delivery, or if you have one that's a couple years old, this is going to be perfect. Check it out, the link down below, and use my coupon code RobertRosenfeld15 to get 15% off your order. Link, of course, down below. Use my coupon code and check out the rim case for your Tesla today. Now, the other interesting change we could see here is with the Model Y lineup. Now, it's expected Tesla will keep the 3 vehicle lineups. You'll have a standard range Model Y, you'd have the long range Model Y, and the performance model like before, though Tesla has been a bit weird with their standard range offering, switching from basically a software-locked long range version with dual motors to a rear-wheel drive model. We've seen different variations in the past, so I'm not sure if this is going to be a rear-wheel drive standard range model or a dual motor model, but also we're hearing right now that Tesla is going to software lock some basic features on their base level trims for Model 3 and Model Y. And I agree with you guys. I totally disagree with this move, but Tesla's done it before, and it looks like, according to some leak code, this is what they're going to do. That starting in 2024, for the standard range 3 and Y, some basic features like rear heated seats, front heated seats, and also the front heated wiper functionality will be behind a paywall and have to be unlocked to basically give you that functionality through Tesla software. So the hardware is there, but it's software locked unless you pay, which is sort of weird that they would lock down heated seats but not cooled seats. Not exactly sure if we could see some other changes, but what we're hearing right now is that that is going to be a change coming in 2024 for Model 3 and Model Y. So if you're planning to buy a standard range Model Y and you care about those features, just have the expectation that as prices will likely go up on their own, you might have to spend a little bit more to even get those basic features restored on your Tesla. Shifting from some bad news to some better news though is with the Performance Model Y, because if the leaks are true on the Performance Model 3, the Performance Model Y basically should be like a mini Model X Plaid. We're gonna get some even more premium interior materials for the dashboard and other parts of the vehicle, some new sports seats, which would be really awesome to see, and potentially even a Plaid motor for Model Y Performance to allow for a special ludicrous mode. So there's Beast mode on Cybertruck, there's Plaid on Model S and X, and Model 3 and Y would get a special ludicrous mode. So if you are in the hunt for a performance Tesla, but the Model X Plaid is sort of out of budget, Model Y Performance is looking increasingly better as a really great option and should be coming to the lineup when we get the refresh. So Model Y Performance looking exciting, and if the leaks are true, should be really, really awesome to see. But then comes the part of the video that takes a weird turn, because as exciting as this new Model Y is, it may come this year or it may not come this year. The recent reports we've heard is that this could be coming in late 2024 or early 2025. And if the Model 3 is any indicator on how things are going to go, Tesla announced that vehicle on September 1st of this year, and it is still not available for sale or even available to look at or even acknowledged by Tesla in North America, and likely won't be coming for another couple of weeks or months, which means a new Model Y, even if it was announced at the end of 2024, may not come until mid-2025. So as exciting as this is, it might be a while for this refresh, which then you might be asking, well, why did I tease a refresh Model Y in 2024? Was that clickbait? Am I lying? Blah, 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 blah. No. Just stop a second. That's not what I'm saying. First off, there is a chance we see this year, but I say all that to say that there is some other moves Tesla might be making with the Model Y to give us a bit of a refresh in 2024, but we might not see the major one until 2025. At least that's what we're hearing as of right now. Basically, what we know right now is that Tesla has three options of what they could do. Number one is they could do absolutely nothing. Model Y is an amazingly, good selling car. It's one of the best selling cars in the world. It is incredibly well received. It's a great vehicle. It's a little bit dated, but it's still selling really well. So Tesla could certainly do nothing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they could just sit back and do nothing until a refresh is ready. The second thing they could do is they could give us something supplemental in the meantime. We've heard that Tesla is testing some new colors here in the US. We've obviously got Quicksilver and Midnight Cherry over in Europe, but everywhere else, there are no new Model Y colors, so that would sort of be nice to see. So we've heard that Tesla is testing a few different colors here in the US. As of right now, our best guess is Stealth Gray and Ultra Red. These are Model S and Model X colors. They're also the new colors for the Model 3. So Tesla might be giving us some new colors for the Model Y as well. So maybe a bit of a new colors would be nice to see. And then the third option is something we're seeing from Tesla in China right now, and that is sort of this mini stopgap Model Y refresh, which is weird it's only in China, but Tesla has been known to bring Chinese upgrades to the international market, and that would mean that we'd get this new Model Y that's got some black aero covers for the 19-inch Gemini wheels, and on the inside we've got a bit of an upgrade here with a new dashboard material, an RGB lighting strip at the front of the vehicle, and maybe some like smaller changes, but that's really it. So some small cosmetic upgrades for the Model Y, giving us a bit of a newer, refreshed model, but not the full refresh model that's expected to come at the end of next year or early the following year. But as of right now, that's what we know about the refresh. Project Juniper, a big overhaul. It's going to be great. It's going to be what the Model Y always has offered. A really great versatile car. Should make the better parts of that car even better. Fix some of its shortcomings. We just don't know when it's coming or how much it's going to be when it comes, and if the Model Y will retain its incentives here in the US or if it won't. So I'm curious though, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below. Also, I want to give a big thanks to two companies in particular that I appreciate who have been great supporters on this channel. That's our charging partner, Autel. They've got their amazing Maxi Charger AC. It is incredible, a special holiday edition of this charger as well. Fantastic level 2 charger. Check that out at the link down below. Also, HOV Mags, a wonderful way to easily install and remove those interesting HOV decals that give you some nice perks, but are kind of an eyesore on your Tesla. So if you want a magnetic way to easily pop those things off and remove them, HOV mags is the way to go. I'll leave a link to that down below. And if you made it this far in the video, I want to know, are you going to upgrade to a Model Y Juniper? Yes or no? Do you currently own a Model Y? What do you like about it? What you don't? And if you don't have a Model Y, what are you most excited to see? Let me know down below. And if you made it this far in the video, let's throw a special code word down below. Let's do, what should I think here? How about this? Let's do something fun to confuse the people who are reading the comments who didn't come to the very end of the video. Drop your imaginary Tesla project name down below. Project Black, Project Red, Project Styrofoam, Project iPhone. Drop a special project and whatever name you want to do down below. And then from all of you who have put the special code word in the comments, I'll pick someone random and do an Amazon gift card giveaway just to say thank you, because I really do appreciate it. And all of those of you who leave comments like that and like actually stay to the end of the video, I know is not a small feat. I know these videos can be a little long, and I appreciate you guys more than you know. So thank you so much. I hope I can give back and do some good, and to say thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm Robert Rosenfeld. Thank you all so much. Project Canon. I'll see you all in the next one.